The actor Timothy West has died at the age of 90. His family have put out a statement announcing the news. Let's bring in our arts and entertainment correspondent, Katie Spencer. And Katie, you had a long career. You was married to Prunella Scales for some 61 years. Can be very sorely missed.
I think a lot of people actually in recent years would have been particularly touched by the series that he made on Channel 4 with Prunella Scales. It was one of his sort of very recent TV successes, Great Canal Journeys, which just showcased the love that he had for his wife, the Fawlty Towers star Prunella Scales, when she was going through Alzheimer's, and the journeys that they took on canals up and down the country. It was charming, it was poignant, he was so funny.
It was quite funny in places, wasn't it? Really
yeah,
quite funny,
you saw how much he adored her as well, and I think a lot of people came to know him in a very different way than they'd known him before that. But yeah, just as an actor and a talent, he was one of our most versatile and dependable actors really in this country, known to many from the 60s onwards, just so gifted and nuanced in the performances that he did. He was wanted for those TV and film roles because he was such a good character actor. But of course, he started off on the stage, and throughout his career gave tremendous, commanding performances on the stage. Countless performances in Shakespeare, playing roles like King Lear. He was in The Tempest. He did Henry VIII as well. On screen, a lot of people, as well as the character actor work he did, would have known him through the soap operas that he was on. He had a very small role on Coronation Street, and recently, in more recent years, he was playing the father of Danny Dyer on EastEnders. And while a lot of people will sort of dismiss the soaps as sort of being a bit with a sort of snobby approach to them, actually the role that he played on that, it was a lot more to it than a sort of older man with a grey cardigan. There was a lot of depth and darkness to the character that he played on EastEnders, and you only get that from an actor of his quality, really. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's so many people within the industry finding out this news now will be absolutely gutted to hear that this has happened, because he was so well respected.
Yeah, so we've seen pictures of him there with Prunella Scales. And with his family members as well. Let's just read through the statement that the family have put out in the last few minutes. I'll take you through it, and then we'll talk again off the back of this, Katie. After a long and extraordinary life on and off the stage, our darling father, Timothy West, died peacefully in his sleep yesterday evening. He was 90 years old. Now, Tim was with friends and family at the end. He leaves his wife, Prunella Scales, to whom he was married for 61 years, a sister, a daughter, 2 sons, 7 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. All of us will miss him terribly. I mean, a really fitting, moving tribute from the family to someone that they have lost. But he's going to be remembered through much of his work, isn't he?
Yeah, we're just looking through some of his work now. I mean, there literally is sort of too many to go through. The BBC adaptation of Bleak House, he was terrific in that. Real sort of character actor, and the roles that he could sort of lift up a production with. It might have always been the sort of leads in any productions, but he definitely stood out in those roles that he had. Last Tango in Halifax as well, the BBC One drama. I think a lot of people will remember him from that as well. He was just a genuine talent who shone in whatever role that he took on stage, on screen. Yeah, and I think we will be hearing this morning from so many people who will be wanting to pay tribute to his talent.